everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady.
And I'm Aiden the Gardener.
Hey, I'm Savannah, Bree's intern.
And today we are tackling the neighborhood entryway. It is beyond past its prime, maybe by a month. And well, the royal we, they have been collecting seed endlessly. And I think we've just about gotten all that we need. So now our process is just gonna be to bring the electric lawnmower up here, mow it all down, and then in a couple key areas, we're gonna put down some soil cube and direct sow some summer flowering plants like zinnias and okra and sunflowers. So stay tuned for our progress. All right, so we've made a lot of progress. We couldn't get the lawnmower to start, which is unfortunate. It's the whole point of getting an electric lawnmower, but we did it by hand. Really the biggest difference always is trimming up these crepe myrtles. I appreciate that they don't grow into the power lines, but they're a lot of maintenance. I don't know. People who think crepe myrtles don't require any effort really aren't thinking critically, because they just have this massive suckering habit at the base, and it's just a never-ending battle. So we brought up a couple bags of soil cube, and you can see those 1 cubic foot bags don't really go that far, but that's good. We're gonna do sunflowers and okra on either side of the panicum, and we're gonna do peanuts as a ground cover, nice low ground cover out here. We have a huge nutsedge infestation, which I've been battling for a decade and I'll never really get it. We try not to invest much in what we plant out here because people are always running into the bed. I think specifically trucks with trailers don't know how to make a turn. But you know, we're volunteer laborers doing this, and so at least something is better than nothing. We've got these crepe myrtles limbed up enough that I think we can successfully grow okra and sunflowers here in the middle place. I don't want to do this out by the road because they grow too tall. It's really hard to see oncoming traffic. For that front area, we're going to do a solid ground cover of peanuts. The planting process for both okra and sunflowers is super easy. Just going to dig a small hole, literally drop a seed in, cover it back up, and move on. All right, for a drought tolerant, full sun, really low maintenance ground cover, really the only plant I can even think of using are peanuts. Even sweet potatoes, I don't think we could get established out here because there's no water. There's no ability to get water out here. So you can see, here are actually some peanuts left over from last year. So we've been growing peanuts in this bed for quite a long time. And today we're gonna sow some more, and the process is really easy. You're just taking a raw peanut, not a planter's peanut. You cannot buy these from, you know, the grocery store. They can't be salted and roasted. They're not going to germinate. You got to get raw peanuts. I actually found peanuts at Tractor Supply being sold as squirrel feed, and they will germinate. And you're basically just cracking the shell open. You don't even have to take the seed out of the shell, but you can just dump it just like that. And then you're just going to cover it back up. And that's it. They should germinate because the soil is really warm, less than a week. And with any luck, we'll have good ground plane coverage, so we won't have to come back out here and weed. Remember, we do this neighborhood entryway as a volunteer program. I'm not super motivated to spend all of my free time working on this space. Frankly, I don't really understand why these entryways exist. They're a nightmare to garden in. Surrounded by asphalt, no access to water, and people are constantly dropping their trash and driving in it. Why do neighborhood entryways even exist? But we have one, so we're gonna take care of it. Well, you guys, are you hot,
Yes.
sweaty, and dirty? I mean, if that's how you quantify a hard day's work, we're totally accomplishing it.
Oh yeah.
And especially out here, surrounded by asphalt, next to the road. This is my least favorite place to garden. But I think overall our plant selections, so we did sunflowers, peanuts, and okra as our like main things. But then I couldn't control myself. I scattered some Tithonia, some cosmos, and zinnias on top of that. And really the success and failure of this bed is entirely dependent on the amount of rainfall, because there's no ability to get water out here. I'm certainly not gonna be bringing up buckets of water.
No.
So, you know, we've learned over the years, I think we've been managing this like almost 10 years, to have really low expectations, and that's why direct seeding is so nice. But, you know, at least we did it. We're good volunteers.
Be sure to like and subscribe to see more updates of this garden and some others that we've been working on.
Thank you for watching. Have a safe 4th of July.
Bye, everybody.